Dad made us fight for his inheritance. But what he really wanted was to see who loved him the most. The letter smelled faintly of his cologne, that old cedarwood scent he used to wear on Sundays. Mom found it tucked inside his desk a week after the funeral. "To be opened together," it said. We gathered in the living room like strangers forced into a reunion. My brother Ethan stood near the window, arms crossed, jaw locked. Mom sat silent, twisting her wedding ring. I unfolded the paper. It wasn't just a will, it was a test. Dad wrote that his assets, the house, the savings, everything, would only be released after 1 year. During that year, we were supposed to live under the same roof, take care of the house, and keep it as he left it. If anyone left early, their share would be divided among the rest. At first it sounded ridiculous, but we needed the money, especially Ethan, whose startup had just failed. So we agreed. The first few weeks were tolerable. We avoided each other, spoke in half sentences, and tried not to argue. But silence can rot faster than words. Dishes started piling up. Mom cried quietly at night. Ethan started drinking again. One morning, I found his duffel bag by the door. "Leaving?" I asked. He didn't look at me. "I can't live like this. He's gone, and we're pretending he's not." "If you walk out," I said, "you lose everything." He laughed. "Maybe that's the point." He left that night. Weeks later, Mom got sick. Not the kind that heals. I handled her medicine, cooked, cleaned. I thought about Dad's claws a lot, about how cruel it felt. But on her final day, she said something that stuck. "Your father wanted peace, not punishment." When the year ended, the lawyer called. Only my name was on the envelope this time. I expected numbers, property details, but instead, it was a single line written in his shaky handwriting. "Ethan's share is yours, unless you choose to give it back." For hours I stared at that line. The house was quiet, just the sound of the fridge, buzzing like a heartbeat. I knew what he meant now. He wasn't testing who could follow rules. He was testing who could forgive. I found Ethan at a rented apartment, smaller than our old garage. He looked thinner, defeated. I handed him the envelope. He opened it, read the letter, and froze. "You could have kept it," he said. "I know," I said, "but that's not what Dad wanted." We didn't hug. We just sat there, two sons, who finally understood the same man in silence. That night I went home and placed Dad's letter back in his desk. The house didn't feel heavy anymore. It felt finished.